Hello and a really big warm welcome to this presentation from the Urban Penguin. My name is Andrew Mallett, and in today's presentation we're going to run a Python-based speed test to test the performance of the network on the Raspberry Pi 4 versus the Raspberry Pi 5. Gentlemen, start your engines. So here we are at the command line of my Raspberry Pi 5, the new Raspberry Pi. Now, we all know about running speed tests perhaps from our browsers, but what about running it from the command line? So you might need to test, as I'm doing here, the Raspberry Pi from the command line, but you also might be using cloud-based services and you want to pick up on the speed of those cloud-based services. So it can be done really easily with a Python module. So let's take a look at, first of all, setting up a Python virtual environment, just so I don't have to install the module on my system. We'll install the module in the virtual environment. So I'm just going to call the environment speed. With that done, we can activate the environment, and we do that by sourcing the script. So I can use then the bash command source and then point through to the speed directory. And inside of that, we're going to have a bin subdirectory and the activate script. So this is going to create my virtual environment. So now when I install the module's being installed not into my system, but into this subdirectory structure. So it's totally self-contained. So I can then install the module speedtest-CLI. And once we've got that installed, we're going to be able to run our test. We don't even have to worry about creating a script. So let me just clear the screen, and I can go through and run speed test. We can always check the online help, so minus help, and we can see the help that is available. We can then go through and do a simple test, and we'll make sure we're using HTTPS, so minus simple, and then minus secure. And then as we allow this to run through, we're doing the same type of thing you would be doing in your browser. We're going to be testing the download speed and the upload speed. And we can see then that we're getting 440 megabits per second and 29 megabits per second. So this is on the Raspberry Pi 5. Switching across then to my Raspberry Pi 4, I've already created a virtual environment and installed the module here. So I just need to then go through and run that same test. Now, as we go through and look at it, we can compare the results. We can see with this one, we're getting 310 megabits per second, maybe a slightly faster upload speed. But this then gives us a good idea that maybe we need to be using the Raspberry Pi 5 if download speed is going to be important.
All that is left to say is thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed this, then you are probably sadder than I first thought. For more of this drivel, please subscribe, like and comment to @the Urban Penguin.